Okay, guys, this is the last section, and this is where we have a little bit more of a complex mixture of things going on. There's some distribution, there's multiplication of powers, there's addition of powers, and it's all embedded in. And so I'm going to show you how to work a strand of things, longer expressions. So let's go ahead and hit it off with the first one. So power of a power, we need to multiply those two. Okay, so -9 times 1/3. Like I said before, you can use your calculator. I'm going to type that in, -9 times, and then I'm going to select my fraction button. I'm going to select my fraction, and I'm going to put 1/3. I get -3. So x is raised to the -3 power. Now, hitting back the lesson from last week, we know that when we have a negative exponent, we need to do the reciprocal. So x raised to the 3 will then be put into a fraction under 1. Okay, so that'll help us with some of the things we're going to see right now. Okay, so now let's go ahead and basically factor out what we see here. So I got x3 raised to the 4 times this whole other thing, 4x raised to the 10, which is raised to the 1/2. This helps me know that this exponent outside of the parentheses belongs here, and this exponent out here belongs to this parentheses here. And just helps me keep organized. Okay, so I'm going to tackle the first parentheses. So I'm going to multiply those two. I get x raised to the 12. So that's one part of my factors, right? So now I'm going to deal with this. The 1/2 has to be distributed to the 4 and the x raised to the 10. Because this is like saying 4 times x raised to the 10, right? There are two components embedded in this thing, in this parentheses. So I'm going to write it as 4 raised to the 1/2 times x. Now, a power of a power means to multiply. So I'm going to do 10 times 1/2. Now, I can do this in my head. I know it's 5. But maybe you guys need something to help you. So I'm going to put 10 into my calculator. So there it is, 10 times. And then I'm going to press that button, that fraction button, and insert that and put 1/2. And it is equivalent to 5. That's how you get it. Okay, now what I notice here is that we have two terms with the same base. So when that happens, I gotta simplify by combining those two like terms. But there's something that I need to do. When it's a product of powers, I have to add the exponents together. So 12 plus 5 is 17. So then my final answer will look like this. X raised to the 17 times 4 raised to the 1/2. Okay, now this I still need to simplify. So 4 raised to the 1/2 is, remember this is the root, and this is the exponent. So then it's going to be 4 square rooted raised to the 1. And then in my calculator, I'm going to do the square root of 4. And I get 2. So then x raised to 17 times 2. And that's my final answer. Okay, so there you have it. Now let's go ahead and do the last one. There's a lot of things going on this last one.